It's been 30 years.
They lost their sister and nearly lost themselves in their pain.
10 years after Nicole's murder, I attempted a suicide. I spiraled big time.
Nicole's youngest sister, Tanya, candid about her grief that took a decade to surface.
I didn't grieve for 10 years, and 10 years later, I had triggered the cancellation of my wedding and almost took my own life. I was mad at Nicole. That's kind of where I started to really feel and grieve not only the loss of my sister, but I was mad because she had so many opportunities to share with us, like what was going on in her life.
But Nicole's need to protect her family came first, so instead she seemed to provide hints about the terrifying life she was hiding.
OJ, he was kind of spying on her a lot.
In this Lifetime documentary airing Saturday and Sunday, the life and murder of Nicole Brown Simpson, Nicole's close friend, Faye Resnick shares chilling memories about OJ stalking, watching, and listening.
Be careful what you say. You know, he could be right next to us. You know, I saw him last night in the bush. I don't want to get him, too upset because he's watching all the time. She always thought he was going to hurt her. She always knew it.
But Faye was dealing with demons of her own.
Right before Nicole died, 2 days before, I relapsed. She put me into treatment.
Breaking down as she remembers that she was absent at the time Nicole may have needed her the most.
I would do it again. The only thing I would change is obviously not have to go into treatment. So I could have told my story, and I could have helped her more than I was able to.
Longtime friend Kris Jenner was by Nicole's side as they took Faye to rehab.
Nicole said, okay, we are gonna go visit Faye and make sure that somebody's there for her every day. So she made a schedule for us. So I remember it was Nicole's day, and Nicole and I spoke, and she goes, no, Faye's having a good day. I'm leaving, your day's tomorrow. That was the last time I spoke to her.
The next day, following dinner with her sisters, Nicole and friend Ron Goldman would be murdered.
You do mention that Ron kind of gets forgotten in all of this. I believe Faye mentions that she introduced them.
She introduced them, yeah,
Was that
I heard
news
that
to
too.
you guys?
It was. I didn't know that. I had no idea. I knew that they were friends. I did not know that Faye introduced them.
That fateful night, though, it was Ron who waited on them at dinner.
He was our waiter at Mezzaluna, yeah. And we were talking, God, that was such a great evening because we were talking about taking the kids to Yosemite.
And now, 30 years later, Denise, Dominique, and Tanya want the world to know exactly who their sister was.
She did incredible stuff, and she did get lost, and now we want people to hear her, to see her, to get to know her, and from all the people that, like her friends, that they've never talked before. And so you find you're getting different stories as opposed to the people that were always out there in the media. So you're really getting the true Nicole, and I think that it's going to be really wonderful.